Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about ATACMS and the Patriot missile systems and getting them to Ukraine as fast as we can. Now, we got good news on this, right? The Raytheon Corporation has accepted a contract to deliver 5 new Patriots next year. And Congress has earmarked an additional $80 million in long range missile systems, the ATACMS specifically, for Ukraine out of the 2024 budget. That's great news. I'm not saying it's not. The problem is, it's next year. We're the United States. We're supposed to lead the world, the free world. And here you have an emergent democracy that is fighting for its life. The Ukrainians are the only ones bleeding right now. They're the ones that need these weapon systems. And these weapon systems on the ground, in combination with what we've already provided and the incredible bravery of the Ukrainian people, will bring this conflict to a quick conclusion. But we got to get them to them. The counteroffensive is moving more slowly than we expected. Why? Because they don't have the weapons. So let's get them the weapons. So, what I want to ask everybody to do is contact your representatives and give them this message. Send them what we have now, and we can replace next year our own stocks out of the stuff that we earmark next year for Ukraine. Let's just get them what they need today, and we'll worry about it later. We're not under threat. Nobody's coming after us. We're not going to be invaded, right? So, in the links of the YouTube video down below, you will find a link to this site, congress.gov. And here you can go and you can put in your zip code, just like I'm doing here, Mill Creek Township. That's where I vote. And then you'll get the list of your representatives and ways to contact each of them, like Bob Casey here. Now, when I hit Bob Casey there, I go over to the Bob Casey webpage, and here there's a nice, he's got it. Now, not everybody has this, but there'll always be a telephone number or an email address or a contact form like this. And then what you can do is down in the links of the YouTube video, there's a link to my shared drive here. And you can say, okay, I'm going to send a note to Bob Casey. So I open up the senate.txt file here. And then all I have to do is just copy the text of this right out of here. And then I can paste it right into a message for Bob, right on his webpage, right? Just like that. I fill out the form, general topic, what is the subject? Here's the message, boom. And then I just have to sign it. Bang. I fill out the rest of the form, I hit send, I'm done. And the message is off to Bob Casey. Guys, democracy only works if you work it, if we get involved, if we say what's on our minds. I'm begging you, please, help us end this conflict. Help end the murder every day of innocent Ukrainians in the face of Russian aggression. Now, for those of you who are a little bit more politically engaged, over here in the shared folder, you'll see that there's actually two Senate. There's another Senate letter that says Senate Tuberville, right? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open that one up and let you take a look at it. Here's the situation with this guy, Tuberville. He's a senator and he's a rogue senator. I don't know whose pocket he's in or what he's got going on, but he's currently holding up 200 high level command promotions in the U.S. military. Now, guys, for every general that's about to become a 2-star general, there's a major general who's about to become a general. There's a colonel that's about to become a major general. There's a lieutenant colonel that's about to be. The 200 top command positions that he's holding up from Senate confirmation really represent about 1,800 command jobs that right now are just ground to a halt because of this obstructionist. Now, I don't know what kind of U.S. senator wants to uh, Shanghai our military, but he's doing it. So I included here, right now, the Senate is considering changing its own rules so that he can't do this anymore and no one will be able to do it in the future. I kind of put the two ideas together here and I said, look, this guy is far more a danger to our military readiness and morale than lending some ATACMS and some Patriot systems to the Ukrainians who need it so desperately right now. And so there's one letter here that addresses both of these very critical political issues. So, my fellow Americans, if you can, and everybody can, come on, please, I'm begging you, do this one thing. We are at an inflection point in history that will affect the lives of hundreds of millions of people over the next 3 generations. Do this one thing. If you can't do anything else, please do this one thing. Thank you so much.